All right, guys, we are live. So we got a mock draft coming up. So let's do the Niners fourth round mock drafts because that's all we got so far. Let's get on to the mock draft. I know you guys are just excited for those. So let's get to this. Let's do the latest mock draft for the San Francisco 49ers faithful. Let's do it. Let's see how this plays out, guys. Okay. So I'm John Lynch, so I get to make a tough decision, or Kyle will be on my ear and say, hey, you need to pick this guy. I'm going to try to be like those guys and see what they have their mindset on. They got different ways of draft boards. Well, there goes Kyle's guy. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Ooh. Man, I'll put on a tough spot. Let's see. We don't have to do no trades on this circumstances. We're not doing trades here. For this circumstances, as long as it's in the fourth rounds, we're good. We do need a third round pick. Okay, I might want to do this because I don't think there's nobody I want there. Let's take that. Let's take the 54 and 68 pick. Okay. I like this choice. Pass rusher. I like Gabe Jacobs from Illinois. But then you got this lengthy Trey Stukes who can cover. I mean, you can get two of the Arizona secondaries. They're pretty good. Lee Hunter is a good run stopper. That would actually improve our run defense. But let me see who's available on defense. See, I got other options. I mean, you got Trey Stukes. Man, Cassius Howells and R. Mason Thomas are there. God damn, that's crazy. D tackle. Offensive. Let me see what's on offensive line. Let me see what's on offensive line right now. Let's see what we got here. Let me look at the guard spot. Hold up a second. Sorry about that, guys. Got a call, but I want to look at a couple things. Let me see if something. All right, hold up, guys. I'm gonna go with Lee Hunter. We need a D tackle. I think this is a good available spot. I would prefer that spot right here. We need to get somebody to stop the run. Okay, this spot, nah, we're gonna go with Yeah, because I think getting somebody who can stop the run can actually improve a lot on our defense, which we got some big bodies. Um, okay, wide receiver. We need to look for a wide receiver. I'm not really too high on Barzell, but he seems like a vertical receiver. I see a lot of. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with uh, from looking at the edge rushers. I'm gonna go get an edge rusher. Cassius Howell. Yeah, I'm gonna go with R. Mason Thomas. We need to get our edge rushers there. I don't know. I've been too much on this guy. I'm too obsessive, R. Mason Thomas. So I fix our defense. I think wide receiver will be where we need to go next. We didn't even get wide receiver or offensive line yet. So okay, I'm gonna check on the other boards. This seems like a typical Kyle Shanahan. Man, I don't know what can happen because he's got the extra pick. We would have to use it for other purposes, but dude, he's gonna get this guy. He's gonna get freaking Mike Washington, bro. I'm pretty sure. If I'm a betting man, he's getting himself a running back, bro. I'm not even kidding. Like, dude, you can't make this up. Kyle just loves his running backs. That's who he's gonna get. Because if that doesn't prove otherwise, bro, he just has a thing for running backs. Seems like Garendo's out of the picture. Let's see, man. We're just hoping we can get somebody available. And then you look at other spots. Okay, this is where you can see possibly a trade. Okay. Maybe in the 91 pick, you get yourself maybe this is where he wants to get his guy. So this is where I could see them make a trade. Okay. So let's say we want to go on the 94 pick, right? We can use those two picks. I think we can use next year's second round pick for that spot. You can use next year's from Phillies because I think that's a luxury. Okay, this is where Kyle's going to get his guy. See, he wants that speedy guy. He wants that guy that can put a top on the defense or some big playability. He's not going to be able to get a lot of those guys at those spots. But, oh, man, I just missed up on one of the picks. But I think I know who he's going to get. So you see exactly where he goes. I think he just likes guys who are scheme open. Yeah, he's going to go with this guy. I think the one guy that we can all agree with that he likes is Deion Burks. He might reach for this guy, but he's got speed, vertical speed. This guy would be his perfect speedy receiver. A guy with 4.3 speed, a guy who could be on gadget plays. That's the kind of guy that Kyle looks for. Sometimes he'll reach for some guys like that, but I think Deion Burks can be a third round draft pick, if not a fourth round. Yeah, this is where he gets a certain player at the ends. So when you look at the overall draft, that's where he might trade up. Now we're going to go offensive line. And usually we don't value offensive line as high. It's going to be more of a schemer fit. Offensive line or tight end. So we got 3 picks and we're done here. Probably have to give that dude a call later, but I gotta finish something. Let's see, a tight end. I don't think we go tight end at this spot, or we might go offensive tackle. We might go with somebody with versatility. For an offensive lineman, he's going to want a guy who can fit the scheme and be versatile. So we're going to look for some dudes who are just very capable. There's a couple of dudes that I can see the Niners go at offensive line at these spots, but they're offensive tackle who can play guard right now. Or you go at this guy. Okay. So 2 options. I can see the 49ers. See, they're going to go with guys with at least some upside that can play guard. It seems like J.C. Davis would be a perfect fit, or that Wake Forest guy would be great. I'm going to go with Fumo Fomio. He's going to be playing guard. That's a guy we can plug in or compete at that spot. Let's see. I'm going to look at another spot like a tight end or possibly a safety. Ooh. Okay, so let's look at safety and we're done. Okay, I'm going to look at safety. So you got Michael Taft, you got BJ Payne. Michael Taft seems like a natural fit. Let's go with him. Now we're going to go get tight end. I think tight end's where we get a spot at. Okay, I'm going to go tight end. Tight end might be where we go. Tight end, or do we go? Yeah, we go tight end. Ooh, from the local pro day, this guy wants to be a 49er. He kind of impressed us, so let's go with Jack. I guess we get 2 Texas Longhorn players. As much as I can't stand them, I'll take them. Michael Taft's a good safety. Jack Allery is pretty solid. As far as the overall grade, this is not too bad. I used some of the picks from the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, I was still able to trade down. Got a D tackle, got a pass rusher, and then Kyle Shanahan just has this obsession of freaking running backs. It just seems like a typical Kyle Shanahan. Deion Burks kind of seems like a trade-up kind of option where we need speed, and he might want to get that guy. He kind of replaces what Sky Moore does and gives you more speed. Offensive line, we're probably not going to go as deep as y'all think. We might just get one on day 3 with a guy who can play guard. Michael Taft would be somebody to watch out for. Kind of seems to fit the scheme. Local pro day, Jack Allery seems like the kind of guy that we might be pretty high on, so watch out for that guy. But I think as far as the mock drafts, I must say, not too bad of a grade. I'm going to just say, not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, you think he'll get Bernard, but he'll be gone by then. That's what I think. Let me get it right, man. Wait a minute, man. How come it wasn't in? I don't get that part. It didn't even show it. That don't make sense. How come it didn't even go in? Those are the draft picks I got. I thought it was showing it, man. You think he'll go Bernard, bro? I hope so, but he wasn't available. He was gone. Those are the guys I came away with. I hate how it just doesn't let me do the mock drafts, man. So I got Lee Hunter. I got R. Mason Thomas. I got them getting Mike Washington. This is a Kyle Shanahan type of a session pick. A trade up for a wide receiver with speed would be Deion Burks. He would fit the mold. We're definitely going to get somebody like we'll get somebody good, bro. It's just you get a guard and get a safety, and then you get 2 of these Texas players. So you can't bias as hell because I'm a Sooners fan. So those are the guys we come away with. I thought I had it correctly. I guess not. Something about this little web gets a little messed up sometimes. I thought I just shared it. But that's the mock draft I came away with. Let's see.